Hey, Scott Lara, president of militaryfares.com, your one-stop shop for travel. If you're a member of the military, if you're a veteran like I am, or a family member of a military person, go to militaryfares.com today for discounts on airfare, hotels, and you can email me directly, scott@militaryfares.com, for cruise information. And once I help you with the cruise, then I can help you with your airfare through militaryfares.com. If you're living in Chicago or Indiana or Michigan and you're flying to your cruise port, like flying to Miami or Fort Lauderdale or flying here to Jacksonville or Port Canaveral. Actually, you fly into Orlando, but you sail out of Port Canaveral. So anyway, happy Follow Friday. It's been another week, and I just kind of want to share with you something I've been sharing on my other channels. The price of airfare is tied to the price of oil. So when oil goes up, airfare goes up. What does that mean? We all know that there's a lot of volatility in the world. Not only cruise ships, but other ships are being diverted to more expensive routes because of the issues in the Red Sea and over in that neck of the woods, which I actually sailed through the Straits of Hormuz back in the 80s and on my Navy ship. So I'm very well aware of that region of the world. And of course, with OPEC, OPEC Plus, with drilling, fracking, all that stuff, the price of oil is tied to airline prices. And so if oil goes up, airline prices will go up that same day. It won't be a week or a month later. Kind of like gas prices, right? If oil prices go up, the price at the pump goes up pretty much same day. But if oil prices come down, it could take weeks, if not months, for the price of gasoline to come down. There's a lot of factors in that. The point I'm trying to say is that if you're considering summer, spring travel, even travel in the autumn, I would really encourage you to book your travel now at militaryfares.com. And same way with cruises. Icon of the Seas just came out. It's the largest cruise ship. My wife and I were on it a couple weeks ago, had a great time. But because the cruise lines are now through COVID and they're building these multi-billion-dollar ships, the cruise lines are charging more, people are paying more, and now the cruise lines continue to build bigger ships because they know they can put more people on it and they can make more money on it to recoup the billions of dollars they lost through COVID. So what I'm trying to say is if you're planning a trip, don't wait, don't hesitate, don't think about it, don't ask your family and friends, book your airfare, book your cruise, book your all-inclusive resort through militaryfares.com. If you're looking to do a cruise, email me directly, scott@militaryfares.com. I can help you with your cruise, and then we're going to go to militaryfares.com to book your airfare so you can get to the cruise port. And I would encourage you, let me just say this. You never want to fly into your cruise port the day of. Why? Things happen, right? And if there's a missed flight or the pilot and the stewardesses don't get to your plane and they're delayed somehow, so they can't get on the new plane because the first pilot, has gotten his 80 hours of flying in. So there's a lot of reasons why you want to fly in, especially if you're flying to Greece or Italy or Spain or to Europe, or if you're flying from Europe here, you want to get in a day or two before for several reasons. One, to avoid the stress of trying to catch your taxi or Uber or Lyft to the cruise port. Number two, take a couple days before and after your cruise to explore the city you're in. How often are you going to be in Greece? How often are you going to be in Italy? How often are you going to be in Turkey? So you want to get in there a couple days early, and I can help you with the hotel with militaryfares.com, great hotels. Get in a couple days early, look around. I've been to Rome, right? When I was in the Navy, I went to Genoa, I've been to Rome, Gaeta, Sicily, all over Italy. And because I was in the Navy, I had free time to do it. We were in for like a week or two, sometimes at different ports. But when you go on a cruise, you're getting there to get on the cruise and then, go island to island, country to country, whatever. But I urge you to fly in a couple days before, fly out a couple days after your cruise. And I cannot tell you how many times I see on Facebook groups, hey, how soon can I get to the airport? How soon? And that's just so much stress. There's enough stress out there with staying healthy, taking your probiotics ahead of time, the mail, the dog, the kids, the grandparents babysitting. And that's what you got to do. You got to limit your stress, right? And so limiting your stress means flying in and departing a day or two before and after the cruise leave. Okay? If you have any questions, email me, scott@militaryfairs.com. I hope you had a great week. I hope you have a great weekend. Appreciate you following me along on all the social media channels here on Military Affairs, on Scott Lara 1961, the Cruise Genius, on LinkedIn, Twitter, everywhere. I really enjoy sharing my thoughts with you, and I hope I can be of benefit to you. If you have any questions, scott@militaryfairs.com.